as Radek looks for 2-1.
Yeah, same equation, but without the need for a treble. Tops.
60.
Just throwing a little flat at the moment, Szyganski.
Could be a hold of throw here. Got to give it a go, Ian.
10.
Considering his talent and his ability, 20. He will hit all three of those. He's going to hit that one as well, because it is another break of throw. This time.
Right now, Ian White's continuing this battle, not only against Szyganski, but against himself, seemingly.
I don't like that last start from Ian.
100.
That's not a new school counting way of doing things, because from 152, he's hitting 19 to leave a really tricky out. Had he been inside 130 or on 130 there, by use of other parts of the board, he might have given himself an easier chance, especially when you consider Szyganski is on 127. And game.
A brilliant bullseye bedded by Szyganski for a 4-1 lead, and Ian White now is in a whole heap of trouble. One of the greats, the iconic Russ Bray, will be hanging up his microphone at the end of the World Championship.
95. Radek, you require 120.
Perfect place to go out, really, isn't it, Ali Pally? It was the same for our late great friend Bruce Spendley.
100.
That could have been 5-1 to Szyganski. 90. White has got to find this 90, otherwise the exit door might have his name on it.
Well, that's the double he needs, and that's the double he gets.
Ian White.
It just shows there's still life in the old dog. Flashpoint of the 127 finish in leg 5. Oh, almost the flashy finish to finish the match.
And don't forget, Murph, as well, a win here for Szyganski will give him an extra £3,500 in ranking money, which would inch him closer 85. Towards the top 64 in the world.
60.
Can he inch closer? Well, he can't inch much closer than that.
No
wow,
score.
All on the wire.
Ian, you require 141.
Got to go for the end zone now from about 60 yards out. And this pass is not going to be completed, which means Poland Szyganski can once again make his way to round 2 with double 8.
Well, that's now 5 darts missed for this match. Make that 6. They're all so close. And that one is in. And it's the end of the road for Ian White. Yeah, similar to the Grand Prix to the Europeans. Great dart. Although does have to move to avoid the dart
62
at tops.
Simon, you require 130.
And failed to find it. 130 for Whitlock. 60. And still 60. Can't find it, so won't get a go at the 50.
65.
Well, let's look at Woody going for tops here.
40.
I've got a point to make about these Whitlock stems, by the way. Not even a rangefinder, that one. That one is a lovely guide.
No score.
Not good enough.
And now Simon Whitlock has got a chance here to restore a 2-leg cushion. 25 wants to avoid the bull here, and he's done that, availing him 2 darts at the target, just missed. That becomes 1 at double 10. In it goes, and away he goes.
It did not pay off.
And he might make him pay.
180.
Maximum punishment dished out by Luke Woodhouse. And Whitlock again with that low dart blocking the bed. This is what he wanted to do last time. Find a couple of treble 19s. Does it. The leg's in the balance.
Luke
Woodhouse though on 104.
Doesn't get much better than that. To start off and to get a chance at double 16. Wonderful from Luke. Been under pressure pretty much since the start of leg 5.
Double top. Double 10.
20.
Well, that one was a long way off.
Simon, you
Has
require
the wizard
160.
got something up his sleeve?
Not on this occasion.
60.
Woodhouse has got 10s, which he's just missed by an inch.
Required 20.
In the past, he has let games slip when he's had the lead.
$10.
Multiple match darts missed, and Whitlock is still
Simon, you
here.
require 100.
Yeah, that's half a dozen gone begging for Luke Woodhouse to cross the line. Got to be tops. It has to be two at double top, and there's one of them. And Luke Woodhouse thinks he knows where the next one's going. That's where 6 darts missed for the match, and then Simon Whitlock pulls off a flashy finish. 2 tops to take out the ton. That's a real mess from Simon Whitlock when he's on the brink of coming back into it. 2-2-1 doesn't leave a finish. Now, is he going to go for this? We won't know. But he leaves it perfectly handy, and Simon Whitlock may well pay for that sloppy visit.
If Woodhouse has a good tournament, Murph, he could even squeeze into the top 32 in the world before the World Championship draw. But his first job is to get into round 2 to play against Cross or Menzies.
Oh, Whitlock left it handy. 7 match darts missed now by Luke Woodhouse, but it won't be a tale of disaster. It's a tale of triumph for Woodhouse, who
2 finals and a win. And he went from outside of the World Championship spots to in comfortably and into this event comfortably as well.
That puts him in a good spot to comfortably take this opening leg. Closer, once treble 20 and then the 25 at least, but he hasn't got the first part of that equation, so it means that Joyce will get 2 bites at this 106. Very much a double 16 merchant, isn't he? And he'll get a go at that target. In it goes, showing how good he is on that particular double there. Really confident cleanup of that 106. As he flies through this particular leg. He had that 106 checkout, had that lovely 80 checkout with a treble 16 and double thereof. And he's averaging 108.
Yeah, he can do this, that's for sure. And both players in this contest will come to Minehead after a sizable journey. It's not as if it's just down the road. Newcastle is a long way from Minehead, and Ryan Joyce is making Daniel Closer pay for the fact that he is on 374, and it's 4-1. What's that?
Do the Rough Spray 180. Ryan Joyce having left 180 can't go out here, so this is, I mean, Paul Nicholson said a couple of legs ago, don't take anything for granted. I felt like replying, don't be silly, but this could be turning around. Despite the fact one player's averaging 103, the other one's averaging 89, there might be a way back.
There is a way back. Don't give Ryan Joyce a shot for the match.
But he took your advice, Paul, in the previous leg, and he heeds it again. Closer, closes the gap. It's now 5-3, but it doesn't really matter which way he goes because there's no finish for his opponent.
60 would have left double 18, and that's okay. I would say something more buoyant than that, but he's not going to leave 32 from 56 unless he goes for treble 8, which, let's face facts, considering he went for treble 16 on 80, and now wouldn't be surprised if he went treble 8 here.
I've seen it done, not by him. He goes for a 20, for a double 18.
38.
Match darts go begging. Is there a plot twist?
Daniel has not followed the ideal blueprint of stopping Joyce from getting match shots. And now he cannot stop him getting any more.
The fact he's on 18, though, makes that decision to leave double 18 questionable, doesn't it?
He's going to leave double 8 instead. And double 8 he has hit. He has dominated that match at times. A couple of legs late on for Daniel Closer, but it is Ryan Joyce who makes his way through to round number 2. Qualification for this event throughout 30 Players' Championships. Mario's played 68 games to Dideka's 75, and their averages are about a point and a half between each other. You might think that that's not much, but as far as places are concerned, there's a good 10 spots between them in the averages list.
And there may well be 2 legs between them in this match, because that 177 setup from Van den Behaarde has put him on double 12. The 3-1. In it goes. Now this is a little bit of a turn up for the books. That's a break for Van den Behaarde. He seems to need something to just kickstart his match here.
But yet again, Mario is not leaving him alone. He's going to leave tops. And Dideka's under pressure, which he has been for what seems like the whole contest.
But he gets 2 darts. He misses 2 darts and furiously punches his own hand in disgust.
He cannot believe that hasn't gone in. He's genuinely thrown that dart exactly where he wanted it, and it didn't go in.
And he can bounce this in off that barrel, and he does.
Dideka didn't reciprocate that second high five. Mario doesn't get angry. He's not like that. But inside, he probably thought, well, if you want to play like that, I'll just beat you. And he's on the cusp of doing it.
Respect your elders. And he'll respect him after this performance, because it has been splendid stuff.
94.
R-E-S-P-E-C. It up, Mario. For 66 more. And a place in round 2, which would be invaluable for him keeping his tour card. That will get him very, very close to the top 64. But
he had on the Euro Tour last year, and now the year he's having on the majors this year. 2 out of the last 3, and looking to make it 3 from 4 this weekend. Rob Cross, by the way, who he beat in that Grand Slam final, he's not having it easy against Cameron Menzies. That game is now 3-3.
Just goes to show that if you have a really good Grand Slam, coming to this straight afterwards is not easy.
Well, this match is seemingly easy so far for this man who wants tops. Who hits tops, dead centre, picture perfect from Pietreczko.
It doesn't look him. So I get the feeling it might just be one of those things again. Now, Pietreczko there was going for 2 treble 14s.
99.
He was going the full Berry Van Peer route for 124 there.
And that time the bullseye did tempt him. Wanted to win it in style. Well, choices on the 25.
96.
Anywhere you like.
Required 25.
Ah, okay. 13 for double 6. I kind of like it.
19.
You won't like that.
Well, it may start on double 3 and end on double 3 for Ricardo Pietreczko. Unless Christian Kist can elongate the encounter. Could not quite manage to complete the combo. And it's back down south for his opponent.
Back up north. Can he catch the last one? He does get double 1, and I think he understands.
Jose de Sousa is going to open the party against Kevin Dutz, and then we've got Christopher Teichke against Mike Kyvenhoven. If you can spell it without looking, well done. Brendan Dolan versus Richie Edhouse. Andrew Gilding up against Steve Lennon. Then Daryl Gurney, a former winner of this event, faces Niels Zonneveld. Kim Huybrechts, a Hurricane, meets Martin Schindler. Dirk van Dijvenbode dukes it out against fellow Dutchman Jermaine Wattermainer. Joe Cullen against Jamie Hughes, and then possibly Dave Chisnell against Lee Evans to bring the curtain down on Friday's action.
By the way, were you asking about Kyvenhoven or Christoph?
Both, the whole fixture.
Well, I'm going to check with Bully. I'm going to check with Bunting first, though. That's wonderful from Stephen. A little catalyst there just to get his game going. Because I'm looking forward to Dirk van Dijvenbode against Jermaine Wattermainer later, but it's easy to get excited about a fixture for the possibilities, but there is a danger that fixture could be a bit scruffy.
Yeah, not sure what to expect. As Bunting bites back here with a maximum. Actually, his first of the match to leave 164. It would be some clean-up if he were to win this leg. And he's going to get a go at the 164.
49.
Would be 3-4-4 in 6.
Stephen, you require 164.
One of the hardest 6-star conversions possible in this format. 2 treble 19s. There's one. Gets the second. It's the bull. Oh my word, that's incredible from Bunting. What a player and what a shot that is.
But this is a rare off leg for the bullets. Now, 9 doesn't really have to go for it.
78.
I think left-handers go for 9 more often than righties, because you think about the eye dominance and the shot itself, it will feel like their 4. Let's see if he can hit 9.
That is
18.
pressure with a capital P. Wired.
Crowd are getting more vocal. And I think that was just in response to the fact that some of Bunting supporters thought that the game could be up.
Well, this is an understated but brilliant performance from Stephen Bunting. The average close to a ton. We had that spectacular spell where he took out the 164 after a 180. One of a brace of maximums by Bunting in this match.
He's had 2 140s in this game, which have just been like that. Slightly high, in, and then he's put the third dart in between the 2 darts. Masterful stuff. And what he's got cooking with these new darts, we're going to have to watch out for this, because it's really starting to come together.
Stephen, you require 68.
Well, it's becoming a familiar sight watching Stephen Bunting win darts matches on the big stage. Is he going to win another?
Mickey,
Well, wouldn't this be something?
158.
He's been hit with the 164. Can he hit back with a 158? Never really gave it a chance with that shot. That's a mighty deflection he's just had of his own flight, and it's gone in the 60. I just wonder if that lucky deflection will change things, or will Bunting just end it now?
8 to do just that. Semi-finalists at the Grand Slam. And off the mark in Minehead, Stephen Bunting playing.
It may be mandated. Everybody has to watch it.
A ratings boost by Gabriel Clemens, but there's no sign of a real rankings boost. He's currently 23rd in the world, provisionally 24th after the World Championship.
I think that's fair, you know. I think that's about where he is in the world. There are certain people in that bracket who are better than that. Gary Anderson's higher ranked than 21, based on form. Ryan Searle, for me, is better than 19. But Clemens around 23, 24 makes sense to me.
We're looking for some daylight here against the opponent, as Paul was alluding to earlier, ranked around 70 in the world. So Clemens a strong favourite for this one, and at the moment...
It would have been so funny had he gone for the 19s on that, by the way.
Well, he almost took it out, but this could be a key exchange in this match. If Clemens cleans up, then he's 2 up and 2 away. If he misses, Scott has a chance to level. And he has missed. Opportunity comes Connor's way.
Opportunity knocks, and he answers the door.
Well, Scott just starting to lose a bit of belief, maybe. The grin has disappeared from his face, hasn't it? It's all heavy weather now. For Scott. And Gabriel Clemens would be well advised to take advantage as quickly as possible.
Yeah, this is a good, efficient job here. Don't stay there. That second dart was precarious. But his position in this tournament is also precarious because he should be 5-3 down. And that's exactly the case. Three darts away from the next round. Make that 2 visits away. If indeed he is given visit 2. He's done his job. He's left a match dart. It's up to Scott to stop him.
The bullseye is all he's got, and he can't get it. So Clemens to put the gloss on what's been a rather shiny display. A 6-3 success for the German giant. The 25 leaves a single to double combo. That single is 17. It's only just in. And the double is tops. And that's not in.
Make sure you require 51.
Predominantly in his career, he's been a double 16 lever. That remains.
Game shot in the fifth leg.
That was very honest of our referee, Rusby. I couldn't see it. Behind.
Last dart towards the bullseye would have been on a 2-darter. Instead, he'll use 3 darts to try and complete this combo of 101.
Jim, you require 101.
Saw this shot attempted by Connor Scott in a previous match, and he went 25 first. Oh, another missed single. That could be catastrophic for Williams in this game.
Make sure you require 74.
The wry smile from Williams, the dimple on show. It's a dimple of darting disaster as Dimitri van den Berg makes him pay. And that is the story of this game. A couple of legs on the spin. Missed those 5 darts at double. Williams weighed in. And now he's going to get the chance to force a deciding leg. In which he would have the darts.
That's an incredible cover from the Belgian captain.
65.
Sensible from Williams, but it could be at least 1 more dart that Williams needs to dodge to get the throw on the last leg. 2.
Another one on the wire.
Game shot.
But that one goes in, and it is victory for van den Berg.